How you doing, Manginas? Tangy Toddler here, bringing you guys some Call of Duty 4 Girlfriend Stories episode 46, and there's actually two gameplays in this just to make this video a little longer. The first game is really good gameplay in my opinion. I get a pretty good high score, considering it's a TDM that goes to 75. The second game, not quite as good, but still a pretty good score regardless. And so anyways, Girlfriend Stories episode 46. If you have any girlfriend stories, questions, advice, or just a story in general, make sure to email me in the email below at tangytoddler@aol.com. And let's get started. I also want to say beforehand is that the quality is still pretty good. It's not quite as high as it could have been, but I was live streaming this. So like I said in the last Call of Duty, it doesn't quite do as good a quality when I'm live streaming with the Elgato. Regardless, though, it's still in HD. And let's get started. I'm doing this one a little different. I'm actually working from the newest email down to the oldest one that I haven't read yet, and that's just because I realized that more people that email me recently are more likely to watch my videos and get to hear their own email, rather than somebody that emailed me a couple months ago might not even watch my videos or even are subbed to me anymore. So I'd rather help out the ones and that are recently emailed me. You know what I mean? Tangy, I emailed you. This was actually this morning, 5:27 a.m. Tangy, I emailed you a while back, but my situation has totally changed. I need your advice. I met this chick through a group of friends, and we started chatting on Facebook and texting. I went to the shops with her once, which was pretty fun. After I've been talking to her on Facebook for a while, I started to like the girl, and we both liked each other. A couple of days after this, I was talking to her best friend about some stuff, and I brought up what she said. She had never heard of any of this, and I thought that was strange. She told the girl about what I had said, and the girl started being really mad at me for lying, and said that she never even said any of that. I then got really mad, and we haven't spoken since. A couple of days ago, I still talk to her. I still talk to the friend of the girl, and I sent her screenshots of the girl saying those things, and she agrees that she was leading me on or something. What should I do? All right, so I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how old you guys are. I'm gonna guess you maybe middle school. Maybe a little, I'm not sure. I don't want to take a guess, actually. You're either in elementary school, middle school, high school, or a lot older than me. There we go. I covered all the ages. So anyways, yeah, I think my best advice is to ask her yourself. Text her and be like, so why did you say all that? And just to figure out why she would do that and lie to her friend and stuff. And maybe she just got embarrassed. I know some girls are like that. I don't know why. But when they like somebody, they don't want to admit it to their friends or something. I don't know, because I guess maybe because they get teased for liking somebody. I can see that maybe, but I don't know why it's a big deal. So maybe just ask her about it. Be like, so why would you say that to your friend when you've told me online that you actually still like me? Like, do you actually like me or not? And kind of get an honest opinion from her. And don't ask her when she has any friends with her around. Find a time, maybe like even just text her or Facebook her. And if she doesn't respond, then she doesn't respond. You know what I mean? She sounds like a girl that won't work out anyways if she's embarrassed to even like you. So don't get your hopes up kind of way. Don't get too set in stone with this girl when it sounds like she's kind of flaky in general. So like I said, just try to talk to her, see how she feels when she's by herself, rather than bringing her friends in it. And let's move on. Hey Tangy, love the vids, and I really like this girl, and I think that she likes me as well. We always have something to talk about to each other and such, but I have no idea how to go upon asking her out. Any help would be greatly appreciated. So asking a person out, it just kind of depends on your style. I don't know if you're I'm assuming asking out, hey, do you want to start dating, rather than hey, do you want to go out to eat? I mean, there's two different things there. So if you ask her out, I've always said this, and I think I've said this in past girlfriend stories. Try to do it in a cute way. A way that they would think is cute. Like, for me, I've wrote poems before. Maybe surprise her with something. I'm not sure. Like, surprises are the best. It's do it in person. Ask a girl out in person rather than over a phone. And you really don't even have to make it that cute. It's not that hard. If you guys are talking, you guys like each other, just go up to her and be like, hey, so you want to make this official? Or make it, maybe you're a funny kid and you're like, hey, you want to make this Facebook official? I don't know. Say whatever you want. But like I said, I used to go for the corny approach and write a poem and have it in there, or stuff like that. And that's just because I was a creative writer. You know, I still am actually with my story that you guys read. So yeah, it's not too hard. Don't be too nervous about it. It's pretty easy to ask a girl out. Hey Tangy, love the vids, and I really like this girl, and I think that she likes me as well. We always have something to talk. Oh, that's the same one. Wait, did I do that right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hey man, hey man, I'm 15 and in 10th grade, and I was wondering if you could verify this question for me. So this is school. There's this girl from my school who's the same age, and she doesn't really talk to me, but for some reason she always likes a few photos I put up on Facebook. She also likes my statuses. I was just wondering if you think she wants to D. LOL. Thanks for reading, bro. By the way, I love your vids. I think it's a good sign when they like your vids. I mean your pictures and stuff like that. Because it's kind of a way. I think it's a way that maybe she's hinting, and also that means that she's like on your Facebook. She's checking out your Facebook, because I mean she's not going to be there all the time on newsfeed unless she's a 24/7 Facebook whore. But so that must be a good sign if she's liking your recent photos and pictures. Return the favor, I guess. Return the favor, like some of her stuff on Facebook. And then find a time, just like Facebook chat her. I mean, I don't know. What did you say? You've talked to her before? From my school, the same age. She doesn't really talk to me. She doesn't really talk to you, but she likes all your photos. So yeah, just like talk to her on Facebook first, instead of in person, because it'll be less weird on Facebook. And like maybe make a status about something you're interested in. Like maybe it's like a TV show. Like if you like to watch the Game of Thrones, you're like, dude, that fucking Game of Thrones episode was epic. And like talk to, and she likes the status. You're like, you like Games of Thrones too? Or do something maybe not as guy nerdy. I don't know. Write about, hey, I really like Victoria's Secret. I love their underwear. And she likes the status and be like, hey, so what underwear are you wearing? Like the pink ones with like the lace? Or are you wearing the awesome purple thong? You know, don't really do that. But I mean, you can. It depends on how the girl reacts to that. But yeah, overall, I'd say like chat her up on Facebook. You know what I mean? Just that's how you can get to know her. It's over Facebook, since you guys are starting to be friends through Facebook. So I think it works well that way. Anyways, let's move on to the next girlfriend question. Here we go. Come on, computer. You can load it. You can do it. There it is. There's this girl who I used to sit next to in my English class. I liked her, but I didn't know if she liked me. She would talk to me, but I was scared to ask her out. Now we don't talk much. We will say hi, but won't talk for long. She's not in any of my classes this year, and I don't see her much. By the way, she's one of the girls who loves sex. Please help. P.S. You is epic. So you guys don't talk a whole lot anymore, and sometimes it's hard to rekindle a friendship. Especially like, for instance, I went to college for I was like friends with these girls in high school, and like really good friends with them senior year and summer going into college. And then we went to separate college for 3 years. And I come back now, and I transferred to a college that they go to, and I tried to talk to them, and I talked to them a little bit. Like I hung out with one of the girls, Nicole, for a while, beginning of the first year. And then now we don't even talk anymore. We don't really hang out at all. So just sometimes friendships just end, even if you don't want them to. It just happens. It's just the way it goes. But the fuck? My phone just vibrating? That fucking scared me. The dog just farted in the bed? I don't know. But if you're wanting to talk to her again, I don't know. Say you guys don't talk very much. You don't talk for long. Say hi. I mean, the small chatter is always good. Text her. I think texting, it works a lot better, especially for people. I think that's the new age of dating, is texting now. As in, I think more people talk over texting than in person in high school. Maybe I don't realize that. I mean, I feel like that was a pretty big deal. Texting was in high school for me, and that was 4 years ago. So I'm sure it's even more popular now. So text her, maybe ask her like, hey, you want to hang out with this? And maybe just hang out in a group of people just first, like not so she like scared that she thinks it's a date right away. You know what I mean? Because some girls are scared to go out with just a date right away with somebody. And so yeah, so just find times to talk to her. I don't know. I know you guys will have classes, but at least for me, I didn't talk to any girls in classes. Whenever I go to class, I just sit there and just don't talk really much. But when I get out of class, like through the hallways, is when I talk to people and everything like that. So I don't think it's a big deal that you guys don't have any classes together. So yeah, just find something in common that you guys are still interested in. Hey man, first of all, you're a great YouTuber. I need help. I am in grade 12 and I'm taking a course called Food and Nutrition. There's a girl taking that class with me. She's grade 11. We don't talk a lot, but when we have a free time in class, we talk a lot. I really like her, and I think she kind of likes me too, but not sure If I ask her out and she says no, it's going to be awkward every time I see her in class. Any advice? And can you just reply? It doesn't have to be on the girlfriend stories. Thanks, man. Keep up the good work. Well, it's going to be on the girlfriend stories now. So, anyways, there's potential that it could be awkward. But that's just a chance you're going to have to take. If you like this girl, you want her to, you guys have a future possibly with dating, you're going to have to take the chance that there may be a future of you guys making it awkward. Overall, I think people, especially that age, maybe since you're in grade 12, that means you're almost 18 if you're not 18 already. And to be honest, school's almost over for all of you guys, I believe. June, right? I think high school's in June about. So there's really not going to be that much awkward moments. A lot of relationships begin going into summer, and a lot of them end. Actually, that was always the thing. People would always break up with people right before summer begins. I've always thought that was a weird trend. I actually did that once, but I didn't do that for summer reasons. I just kind of was sick of the girl, and yeah. And that was actually Ashley. And so, well, that's because she cheated on me too. But, yeah. So I would say take a shot. There's potential for it to be awkward, but probably not if you guys are still friends. And even if it is awkward, you're only gonna have to see her for the rest of the month. And then after that point, it's gonna be summertime, summertime, and you're gonna be done with high school, and you're gonna be off to college or possibly working. So just give it a shot, dude. And if you guys are pretty good friends, she might like you anyways. And if she doesn't like you like that, if she just wants to be friends, she'll let you know that, and you guys can keep being friends, so it won't be that weird. Hey, Tengi, great vids, keep it up. Anyways, I have this girl in my school, and we were both 15, and I really like her a lot. We dated for like 1 year, but then we broke up. I really want to get her back, but she thinks I'm too fat, which I am not. I go to the gym every thrice a week, 3 times a week, and she says I'm too ugly, which again I am not. What should I do? You should not talk to this girl. If she's judging you by calling you fat or ugly, she is kind of a bitch, and you probably shouldn't talk to her. And that's just my thing. She's mean. She's being mean to you, and she's making excuses, and she's judging you just by your looks. And if you don't think you're fat or ugly, who cares? Fucking really, anyways. So don't. My tip, this is one of my first times, I think, on Girlfriend Stories, where I've told somebody not to go after somebody they like, but don't go after this girl. She sounds like a douchebag, honestly. I'd say move on. And by the way, she sounds like a type of girl just by her thing saying right there. If you get another girl, if you start talking to another girl and she sees it, she's going to get jealous and going to come talking to you again. I can already tell she's one of those girls. I almost can guarantee it, especially if you guys dated for a year. So, yeah, don't find somebody else. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding in this situation. You should actually find somebody else. She's kind of a bitch if she's calling you ugly and fat. So, yeah, overall, I don't have enough time to get to another story since there's about a little bit less than a minute left. So, yeah, like I said, I just want to remind you guys that emails in the description, tengitalder@aol.com. Like I said, I've been really failing at replying back to you guys. Hopefully this week I'll get back on it. I keep saying that, but it's just kind of tough because this is my free time between school and work because I just got done with school a week and a half ago, and I start work less than a week now. It's 6 days, so it's just kind of like my free time to just sit around, play video games, and make videos for you guys. And these emails take a really long time to reply back to. But I'll do my best. I have a ton of emails. I still have 72. So overall, leave a like if you love it. Both gameplays. I hope you guys enjoyed COD 4. And stay hairy, man. Ginas.